Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Prime Minister, a second-year hairdressing apprentice earning only $22,000 per year has already lost $1,000 this year and will lose $2,700 over the next 2 years because the Prime Minister's cut to the tools for your trade payments. Why is the Prime Minister making it even harder? Why is the Prime Minister making it even harder
Deakin will cease interjecting.
for this apprentice to get ahead with
a
15% GST?
Member for McEwen and the member for Barker. The Prime Minister has the call. Member for Deakin.
Mr Speaker, regrettably what is on display is the sharp difference between the government and the opposition. On our side, we're getting on with the business of creating jobs and driving economic growth. We're getting on with the business of creating jobs and driving economic growth. From Labor's side, we have this not especially scary scare campaign. Speaker after speaker standing up and accusing, insisting, stating sometimes that the government is proposing or is committed to increasing GST by 15%. The opposition knows there is no such proposal. The opposition knows that we are looking openly at the taxation system, that we're endeavouring to see how we can make the tax system work better to create more jobs for all Australians, for our children and our grandchildren, and yet they want us to rule this in, rule that out, constantly trying to narrow the scope of the inquiry, whereas they know, not just in their hearts but in their heads, that the reality is the inquiry that we are undertaking, the work that we are doing, is best done in the interests of all Australians if we consider everything, if we consider the whole gamut of proposals, if we consider the proposals Chris Richardson and John Daly and everyone that has an idea, the member for Fairfax, who's still the only person on that side of the chamber who's come up with an original idea.
The Prime Minister concluded his. The member for Jagga will cease interjecting. Has the Prime Minister concluded his answer? Leader of the House, has the Prime Minister concluded his answer?